You sound so serious.
Well, it is serious.
Is it Bianca?
No. Bianca's fine. It's got nothing to do with Bianca.
Well, then what? What is it?
I've only just come to realize this, and, well, it's...
Hello, everybody. We're back.
Oh, hi, sweetheart. Oh, my baby, did you have a good time? I bet you did.
Look what Grandpa found in my ear.
A magic coin?
This afternoon it hit me. I mean, you were right. God help me, I still love her. What are you going to do about it?
And what do you do with all the magic coins?
Save them forever.
That's right. Especially when the magic comes from someone we love.
That sun, you know, it feels like heaven.
It is heaven. Oh, to be out here. To be with you.
What do they say? When you do this, I always get confused.
What?
I know, go on. Hold still.
Why?
When it turns yellow, it means that you love butter.
I love butter.
Well, then it means that you're going to have good luck. Is that it? What is it?
Well, we already know. Like, my luck couldn't get any better. It's as good as it could possibly get. To be out of that hospital, to be out of the wheelchair, to be out here in this park. Smell the air. Look at that sky, Brun. Wonderful.
The spring air is so clean, so fresh, it's sweet.
You know what makes it sweet? Sitting out here in the sunshine with the one person who makes it all mean something to me. I'm the luckiest man in the world. Look at this. Excuse me.
Oh, sure. Dad? Something on your mind? Yeah. Palmer Cortland. You believe after everything he's done to me, after everything he's done to my family, he still won't admit he's wrong.
Well, that's never going to happen.
Yeah, well, it's nice to know that some things in this world don't change, especially Palmer Cortland. So you know what I did? I cut him off. From now on, nobody in my family, not my wife, not my child, not me, says anything or does anything with the person.
Well, how does Dixie feel about that?
Well, she's furious at him, too. But she's a softie, you know?
Yeah, but if she's not going to go along with it...
We'll go along with it once I tell her.
Ed.
I haven't had the chance yet, all right? Palmer Cortland is bad news. The only way to stay out of his manipulations are to steer clear of him, for good.
Uncle Palmer!
Dixie, please don't.
Oh, I don't think you should be here.
Dixie, please don't cut me out of your life.
What are you talking about? Treat.
Not a whole lot. I was just in with Bianca and Erica, but I got this message about a snafu with a delivery for Enchantment. I didn't want to upset her.
Did you tell Erica what you told me?
Well, no. I started to.
Did you finish?
No, I didn't, because Bianca and Eric came in, and then I got this message. I had to take care of that.
So it hasn't happened?
No, it hasn't happened, not yet, but I am going to tell her the minute I have her alone. I'm going to tell her that I still love her.
Sounds like Palmer really outdid himself. Not on the order of Adam Chandler, but just as lethal. Turns out he was trying to sabotage my marriage from the word go. On top of that, have you heard about my soon-to-be departed mother?
Oh.
Yeah, she was working with him all along. Although she said she was coerced. I don't know, she might have been. Palmer's a pretty, on the bottom, Palmer's a pretty rough customer. You know, he's actually paying off Sean to get rid of her. It's gonna take her a long time to get over that.
Yeah, I mean, Sean mentioned something to me about it. I'm sorry I couldn't say anything.
No, it's not your fault. I told her she's gonna mess with Palmer Courtland, she's gonna get burned.
Listen, Tad, cut your mother a little bit of slack.
You can't have been cutting her slack for ages now. I'm tired of it. I told her to move out pronto. Double pronto, or she was going to die.
She got a place to go?
Not yet.
I thought maybe you were out looking. You seem a little tired
Oh,
today.
that's another thing. I spent the entire night last night. Camping out in the front seat of my car trying to take a picture of a little birdie.
A bird.
Yeah, my client. Apparently this woman thinks her husband's cheating on her, right? So he was supposed to be over at his girlfriend's house last night, so I stay awake till dawn trying to get a picture of him flying a coop.
Sounds like fun.
There's a barrel of monkeys.
Look, why don't you knock off?
No, I still got 3 hours.
That's all right. Forget about it. Go home and get some sleep.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, G.I.
Ted, really bit your head off.
He had every right to be furious. What I did is inexcusable.
Well, yes, it was. And he is not the only one who is angry.
I know I deserve to be punished, I do. But to be cut off from my grandnephew for the rest of my life, that's...
You know, I mean, after what you did to his parents.
What I did was misguided. But I did it out of love for you.
You did it out of love? Oh, I'm sorry, Uncle Palmer. That doesn't make any sense at all.
Oh, I thought I was protecting you from a marriage that I didn't approve of. But now I see that I was wrong. You and that little boy are a part of my family, and Bessie's. And I swear on my dear sister's grave, I will never interfere again.
I don't like you doing that. I don't like you swearing on Mama's grave like that.
Well, on the love in my heart that I feel for her. You and Melanie, Will, and Adam Jr. are part of my family, Bessie's. And it's all I have left of Bessie. I just can't have you cut out of my life. Please. Please forgive me.
You do sound like you mean it. All right, okay, I forgive you. And I'm sure when Ted gets some sleep and thinks about what he said, oh, he'll ease up. But you know him. I mean, it's going to take him time to calm down.
Dad despises me.
Oh, no, he doesn't. Look, just give him a chance, okay? Give me a chance to talk to him. But you're going to have to watch yourself, you know. I mean, any more of this funny business, and that is it.
I've given you my word. Let it go now. Dixie, I'm eternally grateful.
Oh, let's get out somehow. She'll work it out somehow. My, isn't that interesting?
Thank you. Okay, kiddo. Thanks.
This stroke was the best thing that ever could have happened to me. It's a blessing in disguise. That baby. Spring. I can start fresh. I can begin a whole new life. That I can make up for some of the things that I did wrong in the past. I can do things differently now.
It's a very positive outlook.
And maybe, I hope, I can be a good father to Adam Jr. A real father.
Well, I certainly think Dixie would want you to try, but what about Tad?
Well, I can only try. In Sky, I gave her so little and she needs so much.
She does need you.
Yes. And possibly, maybe someday I could adopt a baby and be a good, better father.
I think that we should get on back to the hospital.
I feel so very bad about what happened. I know I did wrong. I do. But I thought I was doing right. And then at a certain point, I just didn't have any say in it anymore. Things were just taken clean out of my hands.
By Uncle Palmer?
The woman think heaven only.
And you didn't start any of it?
Of course not, Dixie.
And the idea about the back problem was all his idea.
Cross my heart and hope to die, stick a needle in my eye. No, my only crime was a mother's natural instinct to be near her family, to love and protect them.
You put us through a lot, Opal, you know.
Oh, and I am the repentingest sinner that ever walked the face of the earth. I promise you, Dixie. Now, couldn't you find it in that heart of yours, that great big heart of yours, to forgive me? You don't want to throw me out onto the street now, do you?
I wouldn't ask me that if I were you.
Oh, Dixie.
No, you have been terrible, Opal. Downright terrible. You know, Tad and I have just got married, and you never give us a moment's peace. This is our first apartment, and look what you've done to it. I mean, you've turned it into an absolute technicolor nightmare. The baby upstairs, you feed him sugar. The birds, you buy the birds, and you know Tad hates birds. And you conflict, confuse, and upset me at every turn of the drop of the hat.
Well, I know that I have made some errors in judgment. I don't deny that, and I have done things that I oughtn't to have done, but I have suffered in my heart more than you'll ever know, Dixie. I will regret this for the rest of my living days.
Well, that doesn't make up for what you did.
Oh, but Dixie, you are such a loving, gentle creature. You're so kind. I mean, and you're a good wife, too. You really are. You're a jewel in every way. I know you have mercy in your heart. Now, couldn't you find some forgiveness, just a little forgiveness for me? I know you found enough to forgive Palmer.
What? What? What have you been doing, listening in on me?
Listen, no, I didn't hear a thing. No, I just saw him kissing you goodbye when I was returning, and naturally I made the presumption that some hatchets hadn't been buried.
Oh, I can't believe it. Well, if you were standing there, why didn't you just say something if you were watching?
I wasn't watching. I just happened on what was obviously a very intimate scene, so of course I made myself scarce.
Oh, is that right?
Well, there was no escaping the conclusion that you and Palmer had made it up, and, well, I must admit, I said to myself, oh, my goodness, here we go again.
And what exactly do you mean by that?
Well, Dixie, think about it. I mean, how hurt would Tad be? Good grief. To think that his wife would be willing to forgive the man who started this whole catastrophe, and yet she would not be willing to forgive the poor, victimized mother of her husband?
You are unbelievable.
What are you doing here?
Oh, now, Tad, I know that you didn't mean those things.
The hell I didn't.
Oh, now, sweetheart.
I made myself crystal clear.
Yes.
You were supposed to be out of here by now, Mama.
Oh, but you wouldn't really want to do that to your mama. I know that you wouldn't. Tad,
I was just
telling me that she wants me to stay around indefinitely. That is, if it's all right with you, sweetheart.
No, I didn't hear what I think I just heard.
I just said that Dixie had...
Shut up! No. Be quiet! Silence. Not another word out of you. You understand? Not one. No sleep last night, no talk now. Got it?
Yeah, sure. It can wait.
Sweetheart, why are you home? I thought you had to work at the health club.
Tom let me out to get some sleep, which I will do as soon as I have a private conversation with my wife.
Absolutely. You need your privacy. Of course you do, my poor, sweet, overworked baby boy. I'm gone.
What's wrong, sweetheart?
Nothing is wrong. Everything's fine. I had a long talk with your uncle this morning in which I told him to stay the hell out of our lives. And I mean far out. Not you, not I, not the baby will ever see or talk to him ever again. Of course,
Ted,
being the weasel that he is, he'll probably try to make an end run around me and contact you anyway.
Well, look, Ted, maybe we should just talk about
No, there's no talking about this. We've been over it, we've been around it, we've been under it. That man is not to enter our lives, you understand? Not at all. We'll be a hell of a lot happier without him.
We will?
Yes, we will.
And no Uncle Palmer?
No Uncle Palmer, no, ever.
And no Opal?
I just told her to get lost. What more do you want me to do?
Look, sweetheart, maybe we should talk about this another time.
Fine.
Okay. You're tired. You're exhausted. You need to go to bed before you fall over.
Yeah. You better help me.
Yeah, here. Wipe your face. Come on upstairs.
Honey, what's going on? How come you're out here instead of being with Bianca?
Oh, well, Chuck Tyler's in with Bianca right now.
Well, what happened to Dr. Quinn?
Oh, she stopped by earlier.
So Bianca's okay?
Yes, she's okay, and she's getting better.
Good.
It's so wonderful. I see the spark is back in her. And she's had this wonderful day, of course, you know, down at the children's
Sure.
home with the show, and her grandpa made a big fuss over her, and everything was just... Oh, my goodness, isn't that touching?
What's that?
Well, an ex-wife helping an ex-billionaire rat down the hall.
Hi, Brooke and Adam. Adam, you look like you're doing very well.
Thank you. First trip out of the hospital. Went to the park.
Well, then I'd say you are doing very well, then, huh?
Yes.
Wonderful, Adam. Good. And I see that Brooke has been helping you.
Adam did it all on his own. Listen, it's a long way to your room. Shall we go?
Yes, by all means.
So long.
Bye.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Amazing. I mean, amazing.
Yes, it is. It takes a lot of guts to recover from a stroke.
No, I don't mean Adam. I mean Brooke. I mean, she is just with him all the time. I've seen her here at the hospital almost every day.
Well, that's because she wants him to get well.
I wonder.
You wonder if she wants him to get well?
No. I mean, yes, she wants him to get well. I just wonder what else she wants.
Well, you've lost me.
I mean that she's with him all the time, you know, always by his side, like a wife or something. Well, it's obvious that she is, letting herself get involved with him again.
Maybe.
I can only hope that he really is serious about turning over a new leaf.
I can only hope that as well.
Because otherwise, my goodness, she'd go back to him. She'd be all set up for that same grief all over again. That would make her a terrible masochist, wouldn't it?
Excuse me, you may go in now.
Oh, thank you. What was that you wanted to talk to me about before? You look so concerned. It must have been very important.
No, it wasn't.
Well, you certainly looked serious.
Well, it was just a business matter.
Oh, business? What is it?
Well, you see, that's why I didn't tell you. I didn't want to worry you.
But Travis, if it's serious, I should know.
Erica, I took care of it. I don't want you to ask any more questions. It's done, okay?
You treat me too good, Travis Montgomery. Really. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Knock, knock.
Hi, Brooke. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine, Mona. How are you?
Fine.
Listen, I'm so glad to hear about Bianca.
Oh, we're so happy, so relieved.
I'm sure. Listen, I'm in need of a favor. I stopped by the business office. I wanted to drop off this check. Nobody was there.
Oh, I'd be glad to drop it down this afternoon.
Would you?
want me
Yeah, if you could. I would really appreciate
to.
it.
No problem. I'd be happy to.
All right. Thanks very much.
Hello. Oh, hi, Brooke.
Oh, hi, Chuck.
Hey,
How are
just
you?
wait a minute for me, will you?
Okay.
This is the report that Joe wanted.
Good. He's been asking for it every hour on the hour.
Yeah, I know. Would you like to grab a cup of coffee with me before I am called onto the carpet?
Sure.
Okay?
Take care, Mona. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello? Joe? Yes, the report's here. I'll bring it right in. Bye-bye.
Charlotte, what is it? A woman's life is really just a series of, making do, making the best of things, making a nice, cozy home for that man of ours,
I
right?
think there's a lot more to life than that, Opal.
Oh, yes, such as what?
Well, I love Tad and I love Junior, but you know, I'm here too.
Oh, well, of course you are, darling, but what is it that makes you really deep down, deep happy? It's loving that man of mine.
Don't do that. You're going to wake up Tad.
Oh, I am not. He's, the poor thing, so exhausted, sleeping like a bear in winter. But now, what I was telling you, darling, is that your duty as a wife is to do everything within your power to make that sweet, cuddly little old bear of yours happy, right?
Well, yeah.
So naturally, you'll be talking Tad into being sensible and letting me stay. Opal.
Tad has made it very, very clear he doesn't want you here.
Yeah, oh yeah, but that was just that brouhaha over Palmer making him crazy. Now, he's going to calm down, and he's going to be knocking at my door hoping that I will see him any minute. Just you wait and see.
I don't think you know what you're talking about.
Oh, I certainly do know what I'm talking about. I am Tad's mama. And, believe me, he was very tender-hearted toward his mama. I mean, he would die if he thought for 1 minute that I was going to take him seriously, take him at his word, and actually move out. He'd be crushed.
I don't think so.
Oh, well, I'm afraid you're wrong about that, sweetheart, because there's one thing I know about men. It's their feelings for their mama. And they may not be willing to, you know, really express those feelings, own up to them in public and such, but believe you me, they got those feelings. You know what I mean? And the worst thing that you could possibly do to a man is to make him make that awful choice.
Choice?
Yeah, between his mama and his wife. Now, we need to be friends, Dixie. Tad needs to feel that he can talk to his mama without his wife giving him dirty looks for a ways.
I'm not going to be giving him dirty looks for a week.
Well, you know what I mean. He needs to feel that he can, that you accept his mama.
Look, Opal, it is completely and entirely up to Tad. I can't heal all these wounds that you've caused.
Oh, and I suppose you have never in your life caused anyone a twinge of pain, is that it?
I didn't say that, okay? Oh, now, what do you want?
I want you to smooth things over between us, and Tad will be happier. That's what we both want, is for Tad to be happy. Now, don't you want him to be happy?
You know I do, of course
Well,
I
then
do.
we both want the same thing, don't you see?
I have to go check on Junior.
Okay, it's agreed then. You're going to talk to Tad, because it'd be a crying shame, you know, if him and me and you and Palmer couldn't just be one big happy family. Did you hear me, guys? Did you hear your mama just talking that sweet, simple girl into being on our side? Oh, I'm such a smart lady, though, aren't I? Yeah, just never let an opportunity go by. Now, do I know, sirree, Bob? Well, don't you ruffle your pretty little feathers, because Mama's going to keep a roof right over our heads. You can be sure. Everything's going to be A-okay.
The park today. With Brooke. You did? That's the first time you've been outside the hospital, isn't it?
That's right.
Oh, that's great. Brooke went with you?
It was good, Stuart. It was very good. I think she's going to come back to me. In fact, I'm sure of it.
Everything she does, what she says, the things she does to try to help me, she cares about me. Oh, sure, she cares about you, but I know I can't rush her. I'll take it slow. Adam, I know you're doing really well and everything, but I really don't think you can count on Brooke coming back. That's what I think.
I don't think that.
I know. Adam, I don't think, no matter what you do, Brooke's ever going to fall in love with you again. I mean, she cares about you. But it's never going to be the same. You're wrong, Stuart. We belong together. Especially now. Why now? Because things are different now. Yeah, you don't have any money. Now, I'm different. I've changed. I know. And it's wonderful. You know now that love is more important than anything else. Yes, that's right. But that doesn't mean Brooke's coming back to you. She will. Because I'm going to be brand new. I'm going to be exactly the man she's always wanted me to be. But, you know, you'll see. She'll come back to me, Stuart. You wait. You'll see.
I think it's so nice that the two of you found each other again.
Yeah.
I really do.
Donna and I have been very fortunate. What about you?
What?
Well, I've seen a lot of you and Adam together again. You seem to be very happy. Are you falling back in love with him?
Maybe.
Well, that's great. Then the two of you are going to get together again.
No, I don't think so. I really don't.
Well, why not? Oh, sorry. I guess there I go. I'm sticking my nose where it doesn't belong.
No. No, you're not.
Then why? I mean, it's obvious that you really love the guy.
I'm just not certain that I can put the past behind me. Adam did some horrible things.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not certain that I could ever love him again the way I did.
Even though he's been broken down on his knees and he's mellowed out, that's still not enough?
Sometimes there's so much damage that's been done, it's impossible to get back to what...
Yeah. And it's not worth trying to establish a new relationship.
I just don't want to be let down again. After the divorce, after Adam had lost everything, I decided that I really did love him. And I gave him another chance. And he swore to me that he had told me everything. And that from this point on, our relationship would be one of total honesty. And I bought it. And it all blew up in my face.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't know.
I just can't risk that again, you know?
So I guess that's that. Why are you paying for his hospital bills?
Well, they have to be paid. It's the right thing to do.
Just a humanitarian gesture?
That's it.
And Adam, he still doesn't know that you're paying him?
Listen, the one thing that Adam didn't lose and never will is his pride. And he could never, ever tolerate knowing that I am paying his way.
Oh, Mother, hi. Hi, how are you? Oh, and Bianca. Wonderful and wonderful. Chuck thinks you should be released tomorrow.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes, it is. So now there is something else I would like to discuss with you.
What's that?
Jack and I are about to decide on a wedding date.
Really? Have you thought of a day
We
yet?
have. We're thinking about sometime in the next 6 weeks. So I want to know from you, is your calendar clear? I mean, do you have any kind of conflicts?
As far as I know, I have no plans. I'm absolutely free.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, then, well, Jack and I...
Oh, excuse me, honey. Yes? Oh, Joe, I think that report's still down at Dr. Crater's. I don't know. Yes, of course I will. Bye-bye. Honey, I have to run. I have to pick up a report that Joe needs very badly.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll stay put. I'll be right here, Mother. I'll wait for you.
Fine.
All right.
See you later.
Okay. Well, she must have a calendar here somewhere in this messy desk she's here. What have we here? Adam Chandler. Brooke is paying his bills.